This is the cheapest dune buggy ever, and we're gonna take you through its entire life. From its first time running in years, unexpected challenges, to its tragic death. Our budget is $500, which in dune buggy terms is almost nothing. But we're gonna prove everybody wrong and take this dune buggy to the biggest dunes in the United States, Sand Mountain in Little Sahara, Utah. Alright, so first we looked to see if we could buy a new dune buggy for cheap, and that's not happening. And then we were like, maybe we can build a dune buggy for cheap, right? Well, also expensive. We knew that we couldn't just get pretty cheap. We had to find the cheapest. And so there was only one place that we could go. Alright, no, definitely not, no, wait a second. Non-running, it sat for a year, highly motivated to sell, and really ugly. I hit him with a $350 offer, and he said yes. So we went to take a look at it, and now we've got ourselves a crappy dune buggy. Now let's see what we need to fix.
We're gonna rebuild this carburetor. We're gonna change this fuel tank. Replace this fuel pump right here that doesn't pump anymore. We've got this brake pedal. Gotta replace that master cylinder. This throttle thing doesn't work, locked up. And, you know, maybe a little switch panel here that's better than that. We'll be good.
That makes the total cost for parts $83 plus $300 for the dune buggy, making our total cost $383.
It was $20 more for the new carburetor. Was it worth it?
Yeah.
A new carburetor was $51, which hurt our final cost. The carb rebuild kit is not approved.
All right, day 2. We got our new carburetor.
Out with the old,
in with the new. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see if this turns over. Here we go.
Find it so it should work. Stop. Now do it.
Okay, we're gonna try it again.
We were really hyped that we got it started until we noticed something really bad.
Yeah, one problem right here. There's a huge oil leak.
It's not that big.
That means we gotta pull the engine to see what's going on, which really wasn't that hard.
So right here is probably the reason that this whole thing was leaking.
Oh, frick. Well, that's probably why.
It was only running, you know, a year or so ago, right?
Yeah.
It looks like we need to replace the rear main seal, which isn't too expensive, but in order to install it correctly, we need a $100 tool, which we're not gonna buy.
There's someone out there that's annoyed by this. It's gonna say, you're gonna compromise the gasket or the seal, or that you should have prepped it, you should have greased up the seal before you put it in. Well, before you wrote that comment, you should have just not really cared what other people are doing with their own private property. I can take this hammer and I can hit this in because I own this.
Okay.
Make sure you guys torque this to spec.
Torque it to spec. Torque it to spec.
So in order to put the clutch in right, we had to get a special part, which also wasn't very expensive. Then we replaced our old starter with our new and improved push-button start system.
Oh, that's satisfying.
After that, it fired up like it was new.
Nice, dude.
And the best part was, next all we had to do was change out the brake master cylinder, bleed the brakes, and add our fancy little fluid reservoir, and we were finally ready to take it out on its first test drive.
Ready? Yeah, let's give it a try. Yeah! I can already tell this is gonna be so fun, dude.
It looks like our work was finally paying off, and we were ready to take it to the dunes. But we still have $65 left in our budget, which means we're gonna restore this thing to make it look brand new. Alright, so step 1 was to give the dune buggy upgrades. Step 2 is to restore it. So let's go get some paint.
We have $65. We gotta get oil, paint,
and pool noodles in
pool
winter.
noodles.
Got the GoPro POV shot. Looking right down here, we got a couple of blacks that we can choose from. Stop.
Oh, gloss black. Tractor.
Yo, only $7 a can, bro.
Farm.
Okay.
We're not gonna push it any further.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
Our mother. You're doing great, sweetie.
Alright, so we made a little time lapse of us cleaning up the dune buggy, which was so satisfying because this thing has not been cleaned or kept up in over 10 years.
It's looking pretty good now, yeah.
I'd sit in this now.
We actually might, it's a little gross, but this is actually gonna clean up pretty well. Like, I'm already seeing how much has changed. Step 2 is gonna be cleaning this out with a rag and some soapy water, and hopefully getting all of this nice and ready so that we can paint it. Let's go. Alright, sick. It's dried off pretty well, and we're gonna start painting it. Let's give it its first spray. Nice. There it is. Here we go. Let's do it. Alright, we got our coat of paint on it, and this thing is looking sexy. Who knew that $7 Walmart paint could look this good, guys? Holy cow, we're super satisfied with how it looks. We have searched everywhere for pool noodles, and we can't find any at all.
Not any for a good deal, at least. We found plenty, but we have a budget of like 25, 30 bucks left.
$15 on paint, $20 on oil. That leaves us with $30 left for pool noodles. I'm like, that's totally enough, right?
Easy. Wrong.
Wrong.
The pool noodle market is going crazy right now. If you have some, it turns out you're sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah, literally, it's been a week, okay, and we're just about to give up, and then Bethany
saves us.
Bethany saves us. Facebook Marketplace, bulk pool noodles. I hit her up instantly, and I drive over, and we got the pool noodles. Unholy amounts of pool noodles. This is literally $50 worth of pool noodles. We got it for $15. Thank you, Bethany. We're gonna put the pool noodles on this thing, make it look spicy, okay? And we're gonna get back to you.
Welcome to Pool Noodle ASMR.
After many hours of laboring, the world's cheapest dune buggy was finally complete.
Bro? Y'all try and get on that gas list, but sorry bro, I don't mess with it. Y'all broke brothers, let's test this. I'm blessed with that light of God. Y'all see that here on my necklace. Y'all looking around like y'all necklace. I'm hot, extra most bestest. Y'all smell that pizza? I got that boy from San Antonio, Texas.
Guys, today is the day. We are taking our $500 dune buggy all the way up Sand Mountain. It's about a 2-hour drive away. So let's load this thing up and let's get going and see what this dune buggy is capable of. Yeah, I'm going to the loo. I think I'm gonna poo. My panties can't see Big Ben yet, but I know that the trolley's gonna pull up to my private jet. Loading's calling, but it's not going through. These gals gotta find the pool. Look at those things go, bro. We're gonna be just like them. Nice flag. Can we get a sponsorship from America First?
I'm gonna send this thing up that dune right there. Never gone up a dune in its life. Let's see how it does.
Let's go. No.
Before we could move on to level 2, we had a few problems we had to address with the car.
We're back in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and our dune buggy isn't working because it's a pile of trash.
So I bet you're wondering what McKay's doing right there. Well, the throttle cable broke, so McKay ended up having to use his hand instead of the gas pedal. Our second problem was that our eBay carburetor decided to take a dump on our heads and stop working. So our acceleration was like weak as poo, and we couldn't push the gas pedal down without it dying. After cleaning out the carb, it ran good enough.
All right, level 2.
I think it's clear that at this point, we're ready to take on Sand Mountain. But then the worst possible thing happened.
Oh no, he's stuck.
No! I need you to push me.
Which way?
It's so overpowered. I freaking hate this thing.
This thing's so bad.
2 batteries, a jump pack, and 20 minutes later, we were still trying to start this thing. The sun was setting, and with it, our hopes of conquering Sand Mountain.
We low-key might be screwed right now. Battery's dead. Jump pack number 1 is dead. Jump pack number 2 is dead. This sucks. Like, this may have been a failed mission.
With nothing left to do, we pushed the dune buggy all the way back to the truck, which sucked.
Can it tow a dune buggy?
Is that all you've got? Hey, yo, there's no way. We dragged this thing from all the way over there on that hill, all the way right here with our...
Soft.
When we could have used this the whole time.
So Sand Mountain kicked our butts.
The machine just was not powerful enough, the battery sucked, and so did our carburetor.
Yeah, we spent like, I think probably 3 hours working on this thing between everything, trying to get it all dialed in and tuned up. And we spent 10 minutes driving it. And those 10 minutes kind of sucked.
They weren't even fun. Let's rank our dune buggy. In the end, was a $500 dune buggy worth it? No, it just was not worth it at all.
Not for us, maybe for an 80-year-old.
But we're not done with Sand Mountain, guys.
We're gonna come back stronger than ever, maybe with $1,000.
Do you want to see us take on Sand Mountain? We really want to, and we're going to do it whether you like it or not. We're going to get up Sand Mountain for as cheap as possible to see.
Yeah. Subscribe.